Is Zenyatta too strong now? Do we really have to nerf Zenyatta? And while I do enjoy playing Zenyatta now, and while it comes to ranked and competitive, I actually have around an 82% win ratio with Zenyatta. I just feel very confident as a Zenyatta player because, one, I like playing DPS roles. I hate playing healers. Healers by far is the most boring role for me to play. I mean, Lucio was sort of fun, Mercy is like super boring, and Zenyatta was so bad in the past that I would never even think about playing Zenyatta. But now that Zenyatta had the buff 200 health, the Discord orb travels faster, the healing orb travels faster, and while the damage was a bit, decreased from the original, you still did a lot just because of Discord orb, and I feel like an actual DPS character, and it's very fun to play Zenyatta. But the thing is, I do agree that Zenyatta is a bit too strong, and only because the Discord orb. When you think of Overwatch, Overwatch is a game where team fighting is very important. Fighting as a group is important. It's not so much about the one-on-one encounter, it's about you and your team tackling the other team all at once and how you coordinate with each other. A Discord orb allows you to basically target one person from the enemy team and destroy them in half a second, because if everyone's just shooting at them while they're Discord orbed, they're gonna die. And that's what I really like about Zenyatta. Zenyatta, if you find a team where you're actually communicating, and this is why it's kind of a problem, right? In pro play, a lot of the pro players are just insta choosing Zenyatta. And another thing I want to talk about is I feel like people are insta choosing Zenyatta in ranked play is because tanks have become very meta, right? I've seen 2 to 3 tanks like consistently all the time in ranked play, and especially a lot more D.Va since her buff as well. So I always feel the need to go Zenyatta. Thus my high win ratio with Zen, because I just know every one of these matches, like I would normally want to play McCree, but I want to win, right? Like I want to go up in ranks, so I know there's going to be a lot of tanks, so I'm just going to choose Zenyatta because, well, Zenyatta eats through tanks and helps your team eat through tanks. If you can do that extra damage and just plow through them, you're gonna have a good time. So it's just the Discord orb, it's too strong in team fights. It's way too strong because it travels really fast, and all you have to do is look at someone, click E, and they're going to blow up. Don't get me started with the McCree. While I've also played McCree in ranked with a Zen on my team, it's actually ridiculous how good we are. Like, this meta has not been kind to Pharah, and McCree Zenyatta is one of those reasons, I think, because the times I've played McCree and I've had a Zenyatta, there was one person, bless their soul, was playing Pharah on the other team, and Discord orb McCree just two-shot her out of the sky. It's not even a challenge, and it doesn't feel very fun. Well, it's fun for me because I'm winning, but if I was on the receiving end, it's not very fun because there's not much you can do. You're limited to play these other characters. Maybe you want to play Pharah, but you can't because Zen Orb's gonna wreck you. And as it comes the tanks, I think the tanks are sort of an adaptation to Zen Orb because you need this extra health, you need to survive. You don't want Zen to just immediately pop you. And it's not that Zen is doing the damage, it's like I said, this game is about team fighting. It's everyone else around the Zen that's doing team damage. The Zen is sitting in the back. Before 150 health, a lot of stuff would kill you, and a Genji would easily kill you, a Tracer in the back could easily kill you. Nowadays, I feel like I'm killing the people that are trying to flank me easily just because the Discord orb is so fast, and I'll get to shoot them in the head and kick them by the time they reach me. Or the thing is, even if I'm in the back line with my Discord orb, the team in front of me is protecting me. I do notice I get on low health, but I have now 200 health and I barely survive. The longer the Discord orb stays on somebody, the stronger. So what would I think is a good remedy for this situation? I would hope that they keep the Discord damage, the multiplier, the same only for the actual Zen player. I think that's a really good idea because as a Zen player, you do get flanked a lot. You are a valuable target. You should be #1 target to their flankers like Genji and Tracer because you're gonna cause the team havoc. And I remember before when the 150 Zen, it was just so shitty playing because Genjis would always wreck me, Tracers would always destroy me, and not to mention Widowmakers, but Widowmakers is not a thing anymore. So I feel like that Discord or multiplier should stay for you but for your teammates it should be decreased, because that's the real issue, right? It's your teammates piling on one person, doing the damage and completely blowing someone up. It's not very fun when you die in less than a second because everyone's just focus firing on you. So that's what I feel like should be done, and I feel like that's a good change because overall everything else is a good change. I think they might go overboard and just do that everything gets reduced, that even Zen himself can't do damage, because to be honest, even as Zen and I'm 1v1ing someone, sure, I can finally take down a Roadhog. But if me and that Roadhog are on equal skill, the Roadhog's gonna kill me. If I'm on equal skill level with anybody, they're probably gonna kill me. A McCree will kill me before I can kill him, right? It's just now that I have the Discord Orb, it travels faster and I could deal some damage. I have a slight chance of winning if they mess up. So I feel like this is okay. Like, Zen is perfect where he is right now when it comes to 1v1s, but when it comes to team fighting, that's where he feels a little bit broken, and it's just not fun blowing up while you're on the receiving side of a Zen Discord Orb. They might also reduce the time that for the line of sights, because it is very powerful, right? The Discord Orb is one of the most powerful things in the game. The trends and the ult, I feel people are complaining about the ult, but I feel like the ult is fine now. The ult is a bit too fast. Maybe they'll reduce the time on that, but these are my suggestions. I feel like they're good suggestions. I feel like that's actually what they're gonna do, and it's the most sane and logical way to go about it. Just make it so your teammates don't get the full Discord advantage, because it's a little broken. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and as always guys, Kelvin's out.